Hi, I'm Lam. Welcome or welcome back to Keeping Up with the Queen. Today I have here the new Nars Light Reflecting Advanced Skincare Foundation. I have here the shade Fiji and it's 49 US dollars. It's supposed to be a skincare hybrid medium coverage foundation that perfects your skin over time. I have a sample here. It would be perfect to compare it to the Holy Grail Nars foundation, the Sheer Glow. I have here a slightly different shade. I have the shade Light 6 Guadalupe. When I'm judging a foundation, coverage amount aside, I'm looking for specifically how it looks on the skin. I want it to be as natural, as creamy looking as possible while still maintaining the longevity of the product itself and doesn't just melt away by half of the day. You know what I mean? So let's put it onto the test, and so I figure on this side I'm going to use the new light reflecting foundation, and this side I'm going to use the Sheer Glow. I already prime and moisturize using the vitamin enriched face base by Bobbi Brown. I'm going to review this very soon, so stay tuned for that. I will compare it to the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream as well. They are very similar in concept, but not so similar in execution. I'm going to go very light-handed with the foundation. I don't like a heavy base, ever. The lighter, the better. Pretty thick consistency. So I'm just tapping. And if we need more, we're going to add more. I want to test it as like an under-eye concealer as well, just to see how good it is. This shade is a nice shade. It has a heavier yellow undertone. So if you are Asian, this would be the perfect undertone to start with. This side has the new light reflecting foundation on by Nars. A very natural coverage. It looks just like skin, but you can see it's slightly perfect everything and brighten everything in a good way, not like make it white, but like brightens. It's like I'm more alive. So on the other side, let's use this Nars Sheer Glow. Do the Nars on this side. I'm gonna turn the side of the sponge. They are extremely similar in formula. They're both thick consistency, very creamy. They're blendable, a little bit goes a long way. I thought that the Sheer Glow is gonna have higher coverage, but now that I'm looking at both sides, I think they pretty much have the same amount of coverage. Buildable, of course, they are different right now on my face because they're different shades. I think they both work. Fiji is still very nice, and since when I use foundation, I use a very light layer. Anyway, it wouldn't make a big difference, you know. So let me put the rest of my face on and I'll be right back. 10 minutes later, and I now feel like a human. I mean, I was a human before, but right now I feel very put together and refreshed, you know, not like a zombie like before. I put on my face the Natasha Denona Glam Face and Eye Palette. Oh, review this palette, beautiful. I also have on my lips the combination, actually, wow, interesting, of the Benetint, which, oh my god, I used to love. I went through like 3 of these, and then finally I got a new one. And then I put that on the center of my lips, and on the outside I used this Nude Romance lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. There are a lot of lipsticks in Charlotte Tilbury range that is very similar shade, so don't worry that this is a limited edition. You probably can find a very close dupe just on her permanent line. So that's on my face, what's going on. And right now it's about 12:30 in the afternoon. Oh my god, I'm so late today. I'm going to film another video, go along with my day and go back at the end of the night, and let's see which sides last better. Right now, both are very comparable. They are almost identical in formula. I cannot tell the difference from the formula, how it sits on the skin, the coverage, and how it works with other products on top. Both blend nicely. They're kind of in a thicker consistency, so they hold the coverage a little bit. It can be built. They both can be built up, to a higher coverage, but you will lose that natural look. You will lose that sheerness of it because it can look a little bit makeup-y if you keep layering it on. And as you can see, for sure, it can cover some stuff up. I like both of them so far. I cannot tell the difference. I feel like this light reflecting foundation is like an updated version of the Holy Grail Nars Sheer Glow. It's like a sheer glow, but with added skincare benefits. So we'll see about that at the end of the day. But right now, the only difference slightly is the undertone. This one is a more neutral undertone, the Nars Sheer Glow, because the shade Guadalupe is more greenish, a neutral undertone. This one is more warm, the new foundation in the shade Fiji. It's a warmer undertone, very slightly. Let's go on with my day and I'll see you later, okay? Yes. 6:30 in the evening. It has not been the longest wear test day, but oh well. I did wear a mask. We went to a museum today. Both sides actually do equally well with the mask on. On my forehead here, it gets oily at the end of the night, and yes, this is as usual. It gets quite shiny, but you can see they're both about the same amount. I don't really see creasing on my smile line. I don't see creasing up here on my forehead. So at this point, I would blot it a little bit, and then I feel like I can go on for another probably 3 hours just fine. Both of the colors look so similar now. Clearly they're different shades in the bottle, but here they look so similar. Very, very interesting wear test, and the new light reflecting foundation by Nars is definitely a dupe for the Nars Sheer Glow, as far as I can tell. They're both equally as good, so if you already own the Nars the Sheer Glow foundation, you probably can skip on this new foundation. If you haven't had any Nars foundation before and you want to try one out, I would go with the new light reflecting just because it has supposedly skincare ingredients in it, so it's better for you. Of course, I cannot test that, so let's hope they are honest. I'm ready for my shower now, so that's why I'm rushing you. Let me know what you think of these two foundations, and also check out my new beautiful skin foundation video by Shell Tilbury as well. It's up on my channel already. And have a great day. Did I say that? Yes. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, please don't flop.